Hello children, welcome to the English class. So last day we were learning the poem Come Out With Me. So we learned first 8 lines of the poem. I hope all of you enjoyed it. So today we are going to learn the rest of the poem. So all of you read the third and fourth stanza once again. There's wind on the river and wind on the hill. There's a dark, dead water wheel under the mill. I saw a fly which had just been drowned, and I know where a rabbit goes into the ground. But everyone says, run along, run along, run along. All of them say, yes, dear, and never notice me. Everyone says, run along. There's a little darling. If I'm a little darling, why won't they come and see? Now we'll explain the lines. Listen carefully. There's wind on the river and wind on the hill. What do you mean by it? There'll always be a small breeze on the rivers and hills. We feel fresh and joy when that breeze touches our body. As I said last day, the boy in this poem loves to travel around. He saw and enjoyed the wind on the river and wind on the hill. Understood the first line? There's a dark, dead water wheel under the mill. So here in this picture, you can see a water wheel. So it's a dead water wheel. Actually, it's not working. It's an old mill and it was not working. Our boy saw a dead water wheel. I'll show you what a water wheel is and how it's working. Used in the past to turn the mills. As water falls on the wheel, it slowly starts to rotate. You can see in the video, it slowly started to rotate. This wheel is connected to the mill, which grinds the grains to make flour or oil. Just wait. So this wheel, it is connected to the mill. You can see it. And it grinds the grains to make flour or the oil. Now we are not using water mills. Now we are using electric mills. Okay. Next line is, I saw a fly which had just been drowned. So a boy, he saw a fly which had just been drowned. So what do you mean by drown? Drown is a verb and it means to die from suffocation while immersed in water or other fluid. So boy, he saw a fly lying in the water dead. So he's telling that it had just been drowned. So if he reached there a little bit earlier, he could have saved it. Next line is, and I know where a rabbit goes into the ground. So where does a rabbit live? It lives under the ground. As you can see in the picture, there are rabbits sitting in front of a hole going deep down the ground. Where does a rabbit lives? A rabbit lives under the ground, and the habitat of rabbit, it's known as burrow. Where does a rabbit live? It lives in a burrow. B-U-R-R-O-W. It's a spelling, okay? So our boy was roaming around and he knows the place where a rabbit lives in the jungle, or it might be in the hill or down the valley. He saw these burrows and he saw many rabbits coming out of the burrows. He want to show others all these things, these beautiful things. He want to show others. Let's see what happened. Take the next answer. But everyone says run along. Last day I told you the meaning. The meaning of run along is go away. He invites others to join him to see these beautiful things he saw. He tells others that join me or come with me, come out with me. I can show you these things, these beautiful things. But everyone says run along, go away, run along, go away. All of them say, yes dear, and never notice me. Everyone says run along. There's a little darling. If I'm a little darling, why won't they come and see? So all of them say, yes dear, and never notice me. Whenever he calls others, all of them are telling him, yes dear. But they never notice him. They never want to join him. Everyone says, run along. All of them are telling him, run along or go away. There's a little darling. And they are calling him little darling also at the same time. If I'm a little darling, why won't they come and see? Our boy is telling that if they consider me as a darling, why won't they come and see? Why won't they join me and come with me, come out with me? They are not coming out with me. And I want to show them what I saw. What I saw in nature, I want to show them. But they are not coming with me. So, this is the poem. I hope you liked it. In the next class, let's do the exercises. You learn the word meanings and the first 8 lines of the poem for the exam. Thank you for watching the video. That's all for today.